all the good lookingness, all the greatness. Bradley, what's going on, buddy? We got 4 people in here already. It's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you guys out. Hurricane Ian should start rolling in tomorrow, and then by Wednesday it should be wreaking havoc here on us here in Florida. And so, fun stuff. I'm ready for this hurricane. I'm definitely ready for this hurricane. Oh well, thank you, North Hawk. Yeah, I had this one specifically made for our last South Florida drone meet because it's the truth. I do. I violate like a bunch of community guidelines because that's just me. That's who I am. That's me as a person. I'm the violator. Remember? All right, so I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I got a couple FPV quads. I'm gonna get off of here. They need minimal things, and I'd be more than happy to kind of go over some of that stuff. If anybody wants one of these quads, I'm gonna be selling them for $100 a piece. Already built, mostly put together. They need a few things though. I do the rigs. I don't fly much anymore. But if you are willing to put the little bit of work into them that they need, you're good to go. My main rig is obviously, oh, geez, I can't get this cable off from around here. There we go. So that's my main rig. This is my 6S bird. You guys know I have my 3-inch, and I've got some other FPV drones, but let me actually move this light a little bit easier so you guys can see. So that's my main 6-inch or 5-inch rig that I fly pretty much for most of my videos, and then of course my 3-inch. But I'm retiring a few, so if anybody would like these other ones, you just let me know. This is an X-style frame. This will handle up to 5S. It's a little ripper. I will include the GoPro mount. This one needs a new ESC and a new receiver. All the motors are still good. I have already desoldered one of the motors. I can desolder the rest of them if you want, because I was getting ready to switch the ESC, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not going to make the switch. So I just said the hell with it. We'll probably sell this rig. So this one just needs an ESC. What's up, Ray? This one needs an ESC and then whatever your receiver of choice is. I fly FR Sky, so whatever your receiver is, just solder it on there and you're good to go. Plug it in, whatever you want to do. This is on the Source 1 HD, which is frame number 4, Source 1 HD frame. So if you needed parts, the frame for this is the Source 1. This also has some pretty expensive motors on it. This has Zing class motors. They're all still in really good shape. I also have LEDs on the back legs here. So when you power blip it, they are power ratio. They will light up really bright and do all that stuff. But I'm not really flying this rig anymore. It's a great rig. It's very fast, very stable, very smooth. It has a fucking incredible tune on it. If I remember correctly, it has an incredible tune on it. But it needs an ESC and it needs a new receiver. And then this one will be up in the air again with no issues. So $100, I'd say that's pretty good. It's about altogether with the entire build and everything done, this is probably close to a $435 build. So if somebody wants this for $100, you just need to put your own receiver on it and a new ESC, electronic speed controller, and this one's ready to rip, Chip. It'll handle 4 and 5S. It's not really rated for 6S, but it will handle 4 and 5S without issue. So let me know if you have interest in that one. That is the Source 1, and this is the, we call this one FAFO, the Fuck Around and Find Out drone. This is also, I want to say that we switched this frame. I bought this frame off Grex Whirlybird. Forget what the frame is. It's also another X-Class racer frame. And this one just needs new front motors. These two motors took a really hard bashing on the concrete, and they're pretty locked up. So this one just needs motors. It does already have a FR Sky receiver on it, and it needs a rear antenna, and this one will fly again without issue. We actually just put a new flight controller on this, a whole bunch of stuff, and this one just got a tune. So this one doesn't need much at all. It just needs 2 front motors. They are Hobby Bros, so they were also very expensive motors. Hobby Brother, but you will have to change out those motors or just buy a set of whatever 4S motors you want to and pop it on here, and that'll be just fine. So this one, either you can replace the 2 front Hobby motors, Hobby Bro motors, or you can do a set of 4S all the way around, whatever your motors of choice are, and then just stick an antenna on it. It has an FR Sky receiver, and this one's ready to rip, Chip too. This is a 4S quad. Just really no issues. And then I have the original jumper transmitter. This one's kind of hard to find because this one was the illegal one that they put out before they got in trouble. So this is a 1 watt multi-protocol transmitter. This supplies 1 watt constant all the time for transmitting. So all the guys that installed ELRS and all that stuff with this transmitter, it wasn't necessary because this came with such a pungent pack of power right out the box. But then the US came crashing down on the company and they had to really cut it back. And that's when they started offering multi-protocol attachments to the back of this so you could increase your power with whatever you wanted, but they had to minimize the power for obvious reasons. FCC output wouldn't let them do it. This is the original jumper, needs an antenna and your own battery, and this is ready for use. This has a 1 watt setup, and it does have the Hall effects gimbals on it, so it's very smooth. Very, very smooth. These sticks are extremely smooth. So $50. $50. So there's $250 worth of stuff right here. There's actually way more than that in just builds. You're looking at probably close to $750 worth of drones and transmitter. $250 or $100 for each quad by themselves and $50 for the transmitter. And I'm happy. I'm happy. Who wants it? Let me know. So, but yeah, you will have to pay shipping for yourself. I have the boxes and stuff, but you'll definitely have to pay shipping for yourself. So, let's see. Let's say hi to some people here. Do I hear $10? $10? No, I'm just kidding, man. Ron wants to run it as one of those. We're not gonna be doing that. Let me bend this camera back now that I'm done showing you guys that. So that might have been a bit too far. There we go. I violate YouTube. So anyways, yes, the jumper. It is the jumper transmitter. It is the original jumper that was extremely overpowered before they cut it back. So that supplies 1 watt. That's insane broadcast distance on that. So JSK, what is up, man? So if anybody is interested, let me know. I'll put my email address in the description of the video. I'll also put it in the comment section and pin it. If you're interested, reach out to me. You'll just have to pay shipping, and we'll get all that worked out through PayPal or whatever you want to do, man. But I'm done flying these 2 rigs and using this transmitter. I actually got, thanks to Rodney Bell, I actually got an upgrade jumper transmitter that I want to put the ELRS setup on, or Crossfire, or one of those. And I'll be switching off my current FR Sky X Lite that I'm using. So I'm going to do a little bit of equipment changing here because I'm tired of having my quad drop out on my FR Sky setup right now. I'll get behind a tree or something really far out, and 1,100 feet out, 1,200 feet out, man, I'll go behind a tree and it'll just like, I'll still have video and watch it go down, and I'm like, ugh, that's solvable. That is so solvable. So I'm supposed to evacuate. I heard, Ron, you're in the evacuation zone. I heard about that. I am zone C, so I do not have to evacuate yet. So anyways, that's a pretty good deal. If anybody wanted a pretty much built drones already done and mostly done, you just got to make a few changes to them, place a couple motors. It's a hell of a deal. And you got 5S. 5S that can handle basically 3S all the way to 5S, and then you have one that'll handle 2S, 3S, and 4S. So 6 easy payments of $49.99. So no, man, but I am prepping for the hurricane. And weirdly enough, I'm not going to show all this to you because I'm going to chop off some numbers and check places. Anyways, I got something from the tax people. The IRS decided that I was worth giving more of my money back to. That's interesting. I've never actually had them. And this was for 2021. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, we realized we made a mistake on your pay, so we're going to give you a whole bunch of your money back that you paid us. That's a first. That's never happened. I've never had the IRS say, hey, we made a mistake. That's unheard of. I have a check from the IRS. They made a mistake. That's crazy. Anyways, I have a dirt bike for sale. No, you don't. You're giving that away. Stop the madness, bro. I will cut you. Stop the madness. You're not selling anything. You're giving it away for a fundraiser. So don't play that game with me, sir. I will cut you. I am Puerto Rican today, sir. I will cut you. Try me. So yeah. Good times. So 2017. Oh my God, he's still on about that thing. After the storm, to take some video of it. If you can, after the storm, try to take some video of it if you can. Oh, you know me, Mike. Ray, I'm gonna go ahead and strap my GoPro to my head and ride my motorcycle around after the storm is over, because I don't know when we'll get gas back because there's no gas. Everybody panicked, bought fuel and gas, so there's no gas. So if anybody that just popped in was curious about the drones I had for sale, go back to the front of the stream. Where I'm not going to run this for much longer, but my email address will be in there. This is a pretty good deal, man, for anybody who wants some built quads already. So anyways, that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Come to my house. I'm not coming to your house. Why would I come to your house? That's really far away, man. That's a 35-40 minute drive on a motorcycle. There's no gas anywhere, man. You can't. I went to the gas station. It was packed. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out. It's just they're hoarding gas right now. All these people are like, "Yeah, fill my generator." It's nuts watching these people. I see. That's why I got prepared like a week early. As soon as I heard there was a hurricane, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy everything now, and I don't have to worry about it later. I mean, I filled my truck up. It was $105, $105 and like some odd cents to fill my truck up. Then I filled my bike, which cost $7 and like 25 cents to fill my bike, and then I filled a 5-gallon gas tank just in case I want to keep riding the bike around without driving my truck unless it's a necessary thing. So I got a lot. I filled 6-gallon jugs. Well, there you go. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but more power, maximum effort. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this because anybody that was watching this to buy the drones, I don't want them to have to sit through all this and not come back to the video. So I will be putting up another video tomorrow for you guys because I did some flying today and I was just kind of having some fun. And I'm deciding I really don't like the mounts that come for the RunCam thumb. I think they jiggle and they shake. Doesn't matter what quad it's on. I think I get jiggle and shake because the quads are tuned very well. So I don't know what the deal is with the stupid 3D mounts that they send. I don't think they're very good. So, oh, well, that's true. It's to get to the hospital. That makes sense. No gas until Saturday, probably. And I agree with that. I think that depends on how bad the top end of Florida gets hit. Because if the top end gets hit and all the trees come down and they got to clear all the roads first before they can get the tankers in to bring more gas to the lower side of Florida. So, I mean, I'm not going to drive my truck unless I absolutely have to. Right now, I've got my motorcycle and the 5-gallon thing. I mean, that's shit. That's like 1,000 miles just with my bike I can put on it and just cruise around while everybody's like suffering with no gas. I'm going to be that dickhead driving by like, brrr, brrr. I'm going to be a dick. That's like, yeah. I'm going to be that guy. So, anyways, catch you guys on the flip. Wish me luck. I have a homeboy coming over to chill with me during the hurricane thing, and then if we decide it's too gnarly, we're gonna peace out. So I get already loaded my truck with my tent and all that stuff, and deuces, I'll be out. They don't run good underwater. No, well I'm not underwater, bro. I'm 45 feet above sea level. I'm not going under no water, sir. There's no water going to make it to where I'm at. I'm good to go, bro. I'm going to be riding around like a dickhead. Brrr. But if it does flood out closer to downtown, I might just bring my kayak downtown and just kayak through the buildings, the big skyscraper things that we have downtown. That'd be kind of fun. Just out there kayaking up the middle mainstream of Tampa. Well, this is normally traffic ridden. I'm out here on my kayak. That could be fun. I'll have to find out if downtown floods, because if it does, I'll immediately get my kayak and I'll put it in the back of my truck and head on down there with my GoPro and I will be the first person to kayak through the streets of Tampa. I think I'm almost positive that could be the thing. That could be the thing. It's right. I mean, fuck, it's right there, and that is below sea level. So if it does come up, Tampa, fuck. Crazy. All right, guys, I'm out. Catch you on the flip. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't forget to name it after me. And if you have a wife or a girlfriend, what are you doing on here, man? Go meet your wife and the girlfriend in the bedroom and put some new dents in that bed, dude. I promise you, it's more fun. It's more fun than watching Dan. Go put some dents in your bed with your girl, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. All right, Toodles.